Girl, my ladies of the Real Housewife of Miami are back, and everything is again perfect and normal in this world. I know it has been a little bit since the first episode, but it was my birthday this weekend. I was very busy. I was doing a lot of things, and I have to rewatch the episode twice to really get into it. And I have to tell you, girl, these ladies honestly they bring it so much, and they bring so much to the table. Look, we're gonna talk about like the episode, what is happening with Bravo, a lot of those things. Before we start, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. Make sure to subscribe right now and hit that notification bell. Girl, let's talk about this mess. So um it was a long time. I honestly do not understand. I wish I could go into Bravo like offices and make someone explain to me why sometimes they do these things. The season has been ready for a long time. And it was almost like what they did to Dubai, you know? Like they filmed a long time ago and then they just put it out there. There was barely any promotion. It's like, what is happening with Bravo? Are they trying to sabotage the franchise, or do they think that they're just so good that they can do it by themselves? Like I really want to understand. And a lot of people are complaining because the live ratings for the first episode were kind of low, right? Although I have been saying this for a while, live ratings are not the number one thing anymore. It's all about streaming. And when the streaming numbers came, it's usually very high, which is actually what really cares, but what really matters. I'm sorry, but it's still it is true that other than Bravo, saying that the show was gonna be premiering that day, it was a lack of promotion. I was like, why are not all of these women talking about this show constantly on podcasts, on What Happens Live? Why is Andy Cohen no promoting it? Like what is really like? It's like there is a lack of um of keeping us excited, especially when the show was filmed, so many months ago. And the thing is, it was the same thing with Dubai. It was like they just don't care. They just put it up there, and if the fans want to watch, let them watch. It's like, no, Miami is one of the number one franchises. I think we have to understand that before, where it used to be Beverly Hills, Atlanta, New York, and New Jersey, the number four, most watched and amazing and all of that, that time has passed. Right now, the number one shows that we are craving to watch is Real House of Salt Lake City and Real Housewife of Miami, and a little bit on there, Real Housewife of Orange County, when it comes to the Real Housewife franchises. And we really love it. I mean, look, I read all of the comments. I talk to so many people, I follow all kind of people because I want to really get an actual, sense of what really is being said, the love, the haters, everyone. And Miami in general is very liked by the public everywhere, you know? And it's because the ladies of Miami, first of all, they all have so much money. Yeah. They are able to live these lives, and this they have these luxuries, and they have like everything. And also they are so real that they don't give a shit to put all of their life in front of the camera, and they keep it real. There are not one housewife that is like saving anything for later. And even the friends of the show, which we do not understand why you have so many friends of the show and don't give mojitos to everyone. But like Adriana Demora, she keeps bringing the drama like crazy. Marisol Patton is literally the face of Miami with Alexia Nepola, and Kiki Bart, she has earned her spot as a housewife. So it's like, I just don't understand. don't understand why they making these choices. What is going on over here? So now let's talk about the premiere in itself. Such a strong episode, girl. I mean, the drama between Lisa Hochstein and Larsa Pippen on point. We get to see that Julia and Adriana are not close enough anymore. We got to see uh, Alexia's like telenovela life, like right there in front of our faces. Like it's just everything is so perfect. Like these ladies are crazy, crazy good. You know what I mean? Let's talk about Alexia for a second. The fact that this girl is so committed to be a real housewife that the day after Todd left her, she called the cameras and they put cameras in there with the other ladies to talk, to cry, to say what was going on. Who is doing that in Beverly Hills? Tell me, who is doing that in Beverly Hills? You know what I mean? Like, it's so good. So good. And also, then we get to judge Alexia on her poor life choices. You know? Like, girl, it's just so crazy to me. Look, I get it, and I think who said someone said something about that, in the Latino community, we are very uh close to people and we forgive very much, very easily, right? And that is very much true. What do you mean that this man left your son who has special needs, see him go, pack and leave, and then leave your son in the house by himself, don't give him a shit about anything, and you are gonna be back with this guy? I feel so bad for Alexia because Alexia wants happiness. Alexia wants to be loved. Alexia wants to know that her future is going to be okay. We have been saying this for a very long time, and I just don't know how else to say it. I feel that Todd is not the right guy for Alexia, you know? And I don't hate him if they end up together, like good for them, but there is something missing in that equation. Todd was never nice to Alexia's sons. He was too protective, and I believe that he will never understand what is the power of being a real housewife. I think he still watch Bravo and all of these, like, oh, little people being obsessed with reality TV, like, oh yeah, this is gonna end up one day, and he doesn't understand that his wife is bigger than him. You know, and all of those traits will make for a non-successful relationship. And I need Alexia to wake up. She goes through all of these, failed marriages and all of this shit. And he's like, aren't you supposed to be learning from them to make better choices in the future? And now again, you have a son with special needs that is never gonna change. And yes, that has to be a factor when you are choosing someone to be with you. And the fact that they are kind of together. I mean, even to this day. I mean, this was filmed so long ago, but even to this day, right now, my hair is a mess. Um, they're still kind of like on and off, trying to do their own things. I'm like, ugh, Alexia, please, please, bet on yourself. Go to therapy. Find why you are always moving into these drama like situationships. And I think you will find someone who really love you. I will die to see Alexia happy with someone who gave her the same love and respect that she gave to these guys. I'm gonna have to wait and see. Uh the drama between Lisa and Larsa. I'm team Lisa 100%. I feel that it is so weird that Larsa, this is what happens when you are so self-centered. When you are so self-centered, you think that the world should move around you. and that they should only listen to you and that only you are right. Okay? She literally believes that Jody is still or hanging out with Marcus or wherever because they want to, go against her. And it has nothing to do with it. You cannot tell other people who they can be friends with. Period. You cannot tell your mom. You cannot tell your best friend. You cannot tell your siblings. You cannot tell absolutely anyone who can they be friends with or not. That is the most childish behavior that you can have in your life, especially as an adult. And is she like 50 something? Like you should not be living this life. Lisa has been one of your closest friends. She has defended your ass so much. And she goes like, I cannot believe that Jody is hanging out with him. What do you want Lisa to do? That has nothing to do with Lisa. It is what it is. They run on the same circles. That's the social life in Miami. What do you think is going to happen? Then stop dating athletes and people on this circle. So you can date someone that has nothing to do and will never be seen on the circles if you end up breaking up with them. Lisa is right. I'm so sorry. You break up, you get back together. You break up, you get back together. You break up, you get back together. What do you think? What do you want people to do? And again, Lisa is your friend. Maybe Lisa owes you a little bit of loyalty, which she has done. She did not went to that dinner out of respect for you. But Jody has not loyalty towards you. Jody is Lisa's boyfriend, not yours. So this is not about you. This is not about Larsa. This is not about, no. You cannot dictate what Jody, who has nothing to do with you, does with his life. And I already know because we saw the trailer. She's going to go against Jody. She's going to call him a social climber. She's going to say like, oh my God, I think she is taking advantage of Lisa. All of those shit that she's going to be saying about Jody. Why? Just because he's still being friends with Marcus Jordan. Like, it's stupid and wild to me that she's having that she's thinking like that. She's going to lose friends. And I hope that that shows Lisa what kind of friend Larsa really is. All right. Now the whole drama between Julia and Gertie, I get it. I have never been able to connect with Gertie. Honestly, from all of the housewives, that's the one that I'm like, ugh, like why are you still here? I actually will prefer Dr. Nicole Martin to be here instead of Gertie because I don't think she offers really too much to the show. Now, Julia has these two new kids, and I do agree with her. Gertie didn't give a shit. And I love the pettiness. Oh, the pettiness on Martina? Girl, I was okay, Martina, I see you. The way she talks, the way she moves, the way she looks at her. I see you, but I will be doing the same. Honestly, it's giving like Gertie doesn't really give a shit. She's like, okay, thanks for letting me know that you're gonna have kids. Like, are we really that close? And I think Julia was maybe expecting a little bit more because you are housewife, so you have like this sisterhood. But now she knows where these people stand, right? um, who else? What else happened over here? I think that was kind of like the main things that went on this first episode. It was a very strong season premiere, very strong. I think it was really good. They did a very good job with everything, and I cannot wait to watch the second episode. But Bravo needs to be doing better. I need more promotion. I need these girls going around talking on podcasts. Girls, if you want, I can do some interviews to you. And we can like keep this machine going. Um, but yeah, because Real House of Miami right now is the number one show on Bravo. Like it's really, 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 really good, and it's gonna be giving us a lot of entertainment at least for the next like 20 weeks. You know. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How do you feel about the new season of The Real Housewives of Miami? Who is your favorite? How do you feel about Larsa versus Lisa? How do you feel about Julia versus Gertie? How do you feel about Alexia and Nepola? How do you feel about everything? Let me know. And if you want to get all the tea related to The Real Housewives of Miami or any of the other Bravo shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.
Welcome to the Real Andy of Beverly Hills Show.